Here. Miss Susan Graver. Susan has been here for 35 years. We're taking the entire year to celebrate 35 years. We're going to have a really big celebration in, I think, October.
Sometime, maybe.
They don't tell us because they don't want us to give the secrets all away. But along the way, we're having lots of fun with Susan.
Yes.
This is a big deal. So thank you first and foremost, because I know you have your static hour tonight at 9.
10 p.m.
At 10.
Tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I
10
don't know why
tonight.
it's later, but
Okay.
it is 10 p.m.
All right. So 10 p.m.
Stay up.
All right. But this is the must-have fit and flare. The
so
dress
popular.
is at a big deal price. And I have to tell you, 90,000 of just this dress have already been sold. There's 9 colors. Anytime you see that many colors, you know something's been a huge hit. And $90,000 should tell you, or 90,000 should tell you that.
That's crazy.
Yes.
90,000 dresses. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And women are getting like more and more. When they get it home, they're searching QVC.com for another one. This is $45 and you're one and done. That is such a big deal.
All right. Normally, $45 on a good day would get you
t-shirt.
Yes, a t-shirt on a good day.
On
you
a
are
good
getting
day.
an entire dress, a fit and flare, which fits everyone, regular and petite. There's about an 1.5 inch length difference. And Pam was so sweet to stick around so she could model this for you. She didn't have to, and she was so nice to do that.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Pam.
it. Navy leaf, and what did Pam say to me? I love this dress.
Yeah, Sandra Bennett wore it the other day.
She's like, one and done.
Yeah, she wore it with like a little red belt. Oh, and the dress comes in tall. I forgot that. That is really
Oh, it does come in regular, petite, and tall.
And tall, hallelujah. But look how the dot, those are little tiny dots that are kind of like, you know, again, like hooked together very, very closely. So it almost looks like little pearls. So the movement of this is so beautiful.
It's so
and you
pretty.
can dress this up with like lots of pearls, and you know, you don't have to just wear it casually, but I'd even love this with sneakers, walking the boardwalk, you know, and just wearing it. The minute you wake up in the morning, you just pull it over your head, and it's the easiest dress to purchase and to wear.
All right, so
Simple.
that's
Look how
one.
pretty this
Now,
is.
multi-tropical, and this is your white background. You don't do a lot of white background
That's
print.
right. So this is your summertime, fresh, white ground. Look how beautiful the teal colors are, the beautiful lavenders, the yellows, the pinks. It's bright, it's cheerful, it's fun, it's young, and my favorite elbow sleeve, so it's covering my upper arm right down to my elbow. I just love the way it looks.
And it's a fit and flare, so the shape is great.
Flare.
All right, Dottie Graver.
Dottie Graver in the house. So, you know, dots are forever. Dots are never going out of style. And this dot is a little bit more like whimsical. You can see it's not kind of serious. They're kind of like just scattered. So they kind of have like this really kind of, again, very young, fresh look.
It is.
Yeah, sneakers again, little, you know, espadrille shoes, little flip-flops.
Beyond blue, what you have
color.
on.
I had to put the blue on. I mean, blue is so camera friendly, but blues, again, are here to stay. I mean, this is a color that is forever. You're never going to tire of it. I could throw a denim jacket over this. I could put a white linen blazer over this, but I'm wearing it. And you'll belt it. You'll put scarves and jewelry. It's your blank canvas.
Pink.
How pretty is this pink?
Yeah.
You were mentioning your daughter was wearing one of the
Yes.
pink dresses that we do in liquid knit. Not this particular one, but another one.
Yeah, Nikki's 29. I mean, these are ageless. They're machine washed, tumble dry, and she looks so pretty.
So
I said
pretty.
to Susan, I have to send you the picture of her.
Yeah, I want to see. I definitely want to see. And I love that young women are embracing liquid knit because it doesn't wrinkle. It doesn't lose its shape. It's the easiest dress to travel in.
Blue
look at
abstract.
that.
And these are all your designs.
All my designs. We design exclusively for QVC. Even liquid knit is branded and trademarked. It is only available at at QVC. You cannot get liquid knit anywhere but QVC, and it's the #1 fabric. It literally, again, glides over the body.
Nice way
That's
to
why
try
we
it.
call it liquid knit. This Jane Tracy owns this dress in a few
Vibrant
colors.
emerald.
I know she has the emerald green. This is one of our newer colors, but I can roll it in a ball, stick it in my suitcase. This is never going to wrinkle. It's never going to fade. You could wash it 1,000 times and it always looks pristine. It'll always look like the day you purchased it.
Black Geo.
This is one of our newer prints, and you can see it's
pretty.
just, isn't that pretty? They're just little kind of like triangles that kind of flip flop. So they, it kind of, is not so serious and not, really kind of floats over the body. And if you don't like your midriff or your hips or your back or any point on your body, This totally camouflages. You won't see the midriff. You're not going to see your arm. You're not going to see, I have all my backpacks on. You don't see them. And I don't need to, wear a, slip or a shaper.
Because it's not sticking.
It never sticks.
Right, there's no zipper, there's no that funny thing in the waist that you're like, I hope I can get it up. No, you just simply throw it on.
Head.
And Pam, you said it so well this morning when you said to me, one and done.
One and done. Yeah, you're done. One, pull over your head. Little beautiful, neckline. It has, it's not too scoopy, but it's that perfect neckline that you can put, a necklace with it if you want or not. It depends on how you want to wear it. Every woman would look great in this dress. That's why it's been so popular. Because women who are, 5'10" or 4'11", we got you covered. We do petite, regular, and tall. And the best part is we don't need a slip. We don't need a shaper. We're throwing it in the washing machine and dryer. You're traveling with it. When you get to your destination, you can sit in it for hours and it doesn't ever wrinkle across your lap anywhere. Look how pretty. I love that you're wearing the black.
Everybody
Simple
needs
elegance.
a little black dress. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what you have taught us in the 35 years. When you buy a great basic, good quality, it took her 3 years to perfect.
That, yes.
Because I'm like,
yes,
what?
It did.
Because sometimes we say liquid knit, and so we think, oh well, it's liquid knit, so she makes pants out of it. Yes, she does, but there's different. It has to be different when it's used for a dress than when it's used for a top. This is the price of a top, for Pete's sake. So if you've always wanted to try it, or just nice to always have an emergency dress or two, because
100%.
I'm going to quote Pam, it's one and done.
One and done. You pull it over your head. You don't have to mix and match. You don't have to worry about, steaming it or ironing. It's always going to be there for you. Sometimes you go to wear something and you go, oh my goodness, it's all wrinkled. This will never wrinkle. That's the beauty of liquid knit. There are women who've changed their entire wardrobe into liquid knit because it makes their life easy. And can you believe this dress is like $45?
I can't believe it's
crazy.
$45. I can't remember ever selling a dress for $45 from the Graver Collection. That's an awesome deal. Now, I'm going to give you the length, and you can see, and Susan has worked on this for 35 years. She liked to just cover our knees. It's not too long, and you can see Pam's tall. Pam's 5'9½".
The regular.
And it's the regular, not the tall, and you can see where it hits.
Covers the knee. I'll
below
pop
her knee.
over.
Yeah.
Because I'm 5'4".
Right.
And so I love that. Yeah. No matter what your body type is, again, liquid knit is so forgiving. So whether you have a fuller hip, waist or a narrow waist, this is going to give you a waist shape, right? It shapes your waist. Do you love? I mean, it looks amazing on you, and I know you did this like in the last minute. So thank you so much.
All right, so I'm going to go through
sleeve.
the colors again, if you don't mind, because Susan's on tonight at 10 for a full hour. But get yours now, that way you can relax when you watch it. It's a big deal, so we only have a certain amount of these, and the price is going to disappear. Regular, petite, tall. Here it is in navy leaf. Here it is in multi-tropical.
I love that one. That is so happy.
Red dot.
Also great. Classic.
Beyond blue, which is what Susan's wearing.
You need a few. You need a print and a solid.
Yes,
for
brilliant
$45, you're going to live in this dress.
There's blue abstract.
I do love this. It's so aquatic. Like it looks like a pool.
Vibrant emerald.
Pretty, pretty,
that
pretty.
Gorgeous
Greens
green.
Real popular.
Yes. The black and white geo.
That is so classic. That's
and then
forever.
The solid black.
Can't go wrong. That little black dress that you can't find anywhere gets delivered to your home.
Check out regular, petite, and tall with that.
This is good. It is
all right,
a goodie.
my dear friend.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime. You know you're always welcome here.